I am Jason Abraham, Shadow Teacher 33. And the mission of the Shadow Teacher 33 is to realize my human potential in this lifetime and to inspire you to do the same. And I was spending some time with a mentor, and one of the messages that he shared, and a message that continues to be reflected back to me, is that great advances in human consciousness and great advances in technology and civilization come when humans have periods of leisure, where they have long periods of time to explore thought, to explore creativity that's expressed through art, through music, through poetry, through writing, philosophy, and science. And again, for breakthroughs to come in the field of science, time and space is required for the individual. Yet, the post-industrial world essentially has created this world where, in order to survive, your average person has to book all their time up in their day just to make money to get by, to make the currency, to keep their life flowing. And when someone has a family, which is a beautiful thing, which is a blessing, then you have to support your family. You have to make sure your children are taken care of. And once again, this requires time and energy and attention. And when your day is booked up, bringing in the means to provide, then there's not a lot of space for innovation. And the movie Metropolis, the German movie that came out in the early 1900s, I think 1920s when that movie came out, silent film, that is famous for many, many relevant themes of the times we're going in now. But one of the themes is you see these humans marching like ants and turning gears to this machine that's essentially swallowing them up and spitting them out. And this is a great metaphor for our post-industrial machine. It's a machine where most people are ground into the system and are indoctrinated into the system through public education, and then go on to a life where they become a cog in the machine. This is the matrix. They become these batteries in the matrix. And there's always this push to do more, give more of your time, give more of your life force to something you don't care about, just in order to be able to provide for those you do care about, or have space for what you care about. But what this soul-crushing system does is it diminishes the spark. It diminishes, again, the pasture, essentially dries up the pasture, dries up the fertile soil, depletes it of nutrients. The nutrients that are necessary to nurture creativity and innovation. Again, that being time and space. And again, if we look at ancient Greece, we look at the Renaissance, this is a time where people generally had more time and space to create. And this is a dilemma we get into. And what I found is, wherever we are, we're in this sort of game, this puzzle that we got to figure out. And you may be in a situation where you are grinding away in the matrix and you have an idea that wants to express itself through you, but you don't have the time and space to nurture it, to water it. And what I say is we always have to look at what we got and manage our energy and our resources and our priorities. And with intention and watering the seeds that we need, this will direct us to the choices we make. And the choices we make and how we choose to allocate the resources that are at our disposal at the time. But once again, for me personally, that ultimate end is human potential. And when I am confronted with these crises, the crisis of money, the crisis of time and service, then my intention is always to give the matrix as little as possible and devote as much to what I truly care about. Now, there is something different to devoting time to your passion, a calling, an avocation, work that you're truly passionate about is going to require lots of time, energy, attention, resources. And again, it comes down to knowing what you value and what is worth putting this time, energy, and attention into, and balancing the necessary time for quiet, restoration, play, pondering, creativity, with the grind needed to bring about one's vision, to bring about one's potential, to birth the creative genius that wants to come through you. But no, the Matrix is going to always say that you don't have a choice. This is just the way life is. You were meant to grind. You were meant to suffer and slave away till your golden years. And there's no other choice. And I'm going to say that there is. I'm going to dispute that. It just may not be so easy to see at some particular times. So with that being said, be strong, be well, be free, be what you were meant to be, someone who came here to contribute great value, great beauty, and great innovation to this life. And I will do the same, and I'll see you on the other side.